I need you to know when I talk about the deceptive white, spirit or energy. It's easy for an entity to take a form of a white frequency than black. They can't just take a shape of a black body. They can't, because the black energy, black frequency is so powerful. It's a very powerful, godlike. That's why those who know metaphysics to understand black stones, black tourmaline, black hole, black this is a very powerful God frequency. So, and entities cannot just take a black body or a black form. They can't. You hear the dog? That's why they tell you black omen, black cats. They want to, the black magic. Everything is terrifies them. Black terrifies them. So it's easier to take a white skin form. A white skin form or brown skin. This is the reason why they try to mix all black race with black and brown. Mix everything. They're trying to dilute the black race. You can't just come, an entity cannot just come into a black body. So what do? So they come into, then that's how, this is the reason why they take the white, it's easier to take a recessive gene body, the white skin gene or DNA. So it's easy. So once they take that, what do? Then they can come into the society and then lure the black people in. Then they will sleep with them. And then they start launching on. Then what they can do is basically take over, mask your identity. They will latch on to your thing because they can't be black. So they can do what you call shape shifting, latch onto your gene, latch onto you. They can't take a form. No entity can take a black shape. They can't do that because black is origin, black is God. So they do everything they can to take a white shape, white skin, white everything. And then they use white to then start pushing white everything. White, that's much white. White people sleep with black people, everything trying to, the whole point is to dilute black frequency. So you can see a fucking hater. I can see their shit. I can see that demonic entity. I can see them. I can smell it. I can see them. What those entities do is basically to reduce. If you're black, they know your gene, they know your godlike abilities. Their job is to manage your expectation. They want to keep you in a lower frequency. They want to keep fucking with you so you can step into your God powers so that they can be in control. They can be in power. They can continue to monitor you, control you. So when I speak the way I speak from the spirit. It's the unseen forces and the unknown forces. I come from that depth. I'm a deep thinker. I'm a deep throat. This is the deep throat. The deep throats. You think deep throat is like fucking sucking a dick, a nigga dick and shit. I'm a deep throater. I'm a depth person. I roar from the depth. That's what deep throat is. I see the unknown and I know the unknown and then I see the unseen forces. They come like a deceptive white shit entities. And then they will start manipulating them because the whole goal is to latch on to black people and harness their energy. That's the whole mission, is to take out the black race any way possible. It has always been because of the God ability. So they're gonna whitewash everything, and then they use that to start lowering them. So since I can't be you, and I have to lower you, I have to control you. So what am I saying? It's easier to take a white form than it is to take a black form. It's easier. You can make white kids in a lab. You can't, because it's a recessive gene. You can't just go and make a black gene. You just can't do that. For those who know, and they know. So all they can do is lower the black gene. So the way to do that is mental. Make you feel like less, make you feel like you're poor, make you feel like you're dirty, make you feel like you're nasty, make you feel like you're an animal, you're mumu, you're stupid, make you feel less, to dumb you down, to dumber and dumber and dumber and dumber and dumber, so they can keep dumbering you as much as possible. Because the more they dumber you, that's when they can take your energy. You are a higher you are a highest vibration being. But they can't touch you. The only way they can touch you is they have to lower you. You have to come down to the bottom. Then they can latch onto you. You see? Let me do that again. They have to pull you down to where they are. Once they pull you down where they are, then they latch onto you. Because you are a fucking high vibration being. You are a God being. You are a giant. The God has confirmed. So that's the reason why they push reality shows, lower vibration stuff in the communities, lower poverty energy, lack scarcity in the black communities. They have to keep, because God is abundant. But they have to push lower vibration. Did you hear that? You hear the alarm? The fire alarm? You hear that, my love? So when I speak what I speak, that's what I'm talking about. They have to lower that's how powerful you are. They have to get you in their mind and then pull you down to their level so they can hop onto you. So they have to get you to believe in their own God, the version of God. Their own God is genetically modified. It ain't real God. Your God better be black. It must be black. Your God got to be black. Whatever they teach you, you better turn that shit black. Black is the highest vibration, my love. It's not easy to take a black skin, a black body. So the only way to do that is to mind fuck you. To lower you. Drama, chaos, lower frequency. To make you think black is lower and not wealthy, not smart, not intelligent. It's all to pull you down to that level. They are at the lowest. Those entities. They can get to you unless they create all these stories to lower you. Because the more they lower you, they can harness your energy. So they will make you think you're a slave. You're just a slave. We sold you. They will come up with all these stories. This is all to lower you to the lower vibration. I'm Gabriel, so I'm blowing this one. So if that triggers you, you call yourself white, that triggers you, then you have that fucking entity. You know? And you can be white, you can be black. And now you basically do the same thing because you have that entity in you. So you resent your other brothers and sisters, you talk down on them, you suppress them so that you can be over them. And now a lot of women are the same way. You all fucking have all those entities. Now you want to manipulate men and control men because you have this is what they do. They have latched onto a lot of women. That's why they do a lot of reality shows, drama, chaos, makeup, and all these things. It's all to just it's easier. The first thing was, become white and then latch on to women. And then women, they latch on to black women. Then black women to pull the men down. And then everybody's in a lower frequency. And now down, they're in control. Then they will zap your golden light to basically be on top. But see, this is a nutshell. Why I say those things? They have to, that's how powerful you are. So you have to be all the way in the bottom for them to latch on. It's like a horse, like a stallion. But they can't jump into the horse. They have to pull the horse down, all the way down to the ground before they can get on. Like you're a giant, but they can't fuck the giant. They had to make you a slave. Right? Because the white girl couldn't fuck the giant. You couldn't fuck the gods. The black girl, the white girl couldn't. So you had to be a slave before she could fuck you. Before then you have to be a slave. Now she will force you to fuck her. You get it now? Because there's no way in the hell they would touch you or sleep with you because you are so divine. But you have to, the only way they could fuck you, get hold of your pussy or your dick, is by making you a slave, by making you think you're a slave. Now, she has control. Now, he has control. Are you getting the big picture now? They don't want you to remember the God being that you are, your power. Because the moment you awaken your divine powers, like the Superman that you are, it terrifies them because you are black. You're God being. You have ability that they cannot comprehend, that they can't. I'm going to say it again. They had to pull you down to the lower vibration for them to get on you. For her to reverse cowboy you, for her to fuck you, she had to get you all the way down to the bottom to make you think that she's doing you a favor. Who you fucking a white girl is you lucky that I'm fucking you. You see how that works? Now you think you are it's a blessing for you to fuck a Becky. But I love everyone. I'm just telling you the truth. There was a time when they couldn't even fucking touch you. You are so sacred and divine. You are like a holy Adao. Because you are the chosen, the real light. The shining armor. The night. You are the night. The midnight summer with a shining armor, with the brightest light of love, the Christ light. That's why you had multiple wives. Because your seed was so divine. You could multiply. So you had to be a slave in order for her to fuck you. In order for him to fuck you. You get it? That was the only way. They had to make you feel like you're worthless. Then they can latch onto your energy, your gene. What does that say about who you are? What does that say about you, who you are? Okay, now you understand. So, they don't want you to be full of divine. They don't want you to be very proud. Like, I'm proud to be a child of God, a son of God. I carry myself in the higher vibration. I don't fuck with lower vibration entities. They don't want you to feel like you think you're a Messiah, you got God complex. I do. Fuck you. I am a God, and God is me. This is why they put all those things, subliminal things, to suppress you. If you walk around like you're a God, you have a higher vibration, higher frequency, do you think they can fuck with you? Do you see why? Walk around and call yourself a God and carry yourself that way. You can never, then everything they do can touch you. Their method of mind fucking, programming can fuck with you. You are one with earth. You are one with water. You are one with everything. So now you are fucking, because you're a spirit. You are the Holy Spirit. You're the Holy Ghost. You see? So these things are subliminal psychic attacks. You think you're a God. You think you're a Messiah. You think you're this. You think you're that. Oh my God, he's a God complex. This is all to just keep saying. It's like a psychic attack to lower your self-esteem. You're not godly. You're not sacred. You're not. You're fraud. You're this. You're this. You're this. This is all attacks. They are good. Remember what they say about the devil. What does the devil do? He wants to fuck with your mind. Now you get it. That's why you must be still. You got to be a man of steel. The man in the black. You got to be still like the still water. That means you have to be a master over water. You have to be like water. You have to master the water. The emotions. The noise. You got to be still. Be the man of steel. So you can be a captain over all realities, all galaxies. So that's why they're going to push things. Constant. To fuck with your mind. I speak from experience. But you need to know that they had to they had to pull you all the way down to the bottom before they can latch onto you. Okay? So when you say enough is enough, I am not gonna start crawling anymore on the ground. I'm gonna stand up. And I'm going to put my chest out. Love. I'm going to walk like the knight with a shining armor. Fuck off, bitch. No. Me and God is one. I walk with God, the Most High, the Almighty God. That's the only thing I fuck with. I look up to only that. I don't look up to nobody else. You don't have nothing that I desire. Everything I desire, I have within. Then you awaken God. Then they fucking run. Those entities will run. They're going to be terrified of you. Then the earth protects you. Mother protects you. Because you have awakened her. Because she needs you to awaken. Because once you awaken the divine inside of you, then the earth will protect you. They can't do nothing to you anymore. Because you are now one with God. And God is one with you. One with Mama. Mama is one with you. That's why they do everything to suppress you from divine feminine. Mother Earth. You got to connect to the mother. Nana. The divine God is within. The God within. So everything is to fuck you up, to disconnect from femininity, fuck you up to disconnect with the masculinity, fuck you up to disconnect with yourself, to disconnect with your community, disconnect with your ancestors. So they have to fuck you up to be at the bottom so they can latch on to you. Imagine that. You have to be a slave. The story of a slave. Like, you're not smart, you're not intelligent. They were the smartest and the brilliant one. Because I can see, so I can feel it. So I raw from that. It hurts. Because these pricks, these lower debilitating vibration, it's lower minds, lower frequency, lower entities. You are a human or human being. You are the human, the sky gods and goddesses. You are the northern star, the knot. You are the sky ones, all of you. And that's Earth. That's Earth. That's the heart. Earth, heart. That's the ether. The ether. We are the ether ones, which is air, spirit, which is also it's water. That's the light. Okay. All the mythical stuff. You are the mermaids. You are the fairies. That's all you. The fairies, the mermaids, you name it. All the mythical creatures. Peter Pan, all that shit is all you, because you have the power of all elements. They cannot get to you in a God state. So they have to make you be resentful and angry and jealous and all that so they can latch onto you. That's why everything they do is chaos and drama. Look around. They're an entity of destruction. They like drama. They like illness. They like disease. So they spread illness, disease, scarcity, lack everywhere. They're lower frequency. That's why they do that. Okay? You are gold. You are gold frequency. Okay? Your whole DNA and your gene is all gold, gold, gold. And they know it. And I know it. And we know it. And us know it. Okay? I love you. Deeply. Beyond gold, beyond the moon, beyond the sun, beyond 8-9.